I've just got my hands on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 because I wanted to see if you could shoot real estate video on it. And you absolutely can. In fact, I'd go so far to say that it's nearly the perfect camera to shoot real estate video with. Just before I get into the meat of discussing why this little camera is so great for shooting real estate, I would like to point out that I'm not saying it should take the place of shooting with decent mirrorless cameras, as obviously these are going to give you really good image quality and should be used at the top end of the market. I'm saying this little camera can be a great tool for shooting sort of low to mid-range properties. I have agents now who want videos on every property, and obviously their budget's not going to be the same as shooting high-end property. So having a little camera like this that's so convenient that you can just whip out, whiz around the property, editing is really easy. It's just a great option to have in your bag. For such a tiny little camera, it comes packed with features, the biggest one of which is the 1-inch sensor. That means it's great at shooting in low light, and if you shot real estate before, you know you're going to be shooting in some pretty poor lighting situations. So you want the best image quality in those lighting situations, and this absolutely gives you that. And it even has a low light recording mode to make it easy for you. It shoots 4K up to 120 frames per second, which is absolutely amazing for such a little gadget. But to be honest, that's probably a bit overkill for shooting real estate with. I personally shoot around 50 frames per second or 30 frames per second, so you can slow it down and smooth it out. It also has a very easy user interface, meaning if you're an estate agent using one of these things, you don't know anything about camera settings, you can pretty much put it on auto and it's going to do a great job for you. As well as the normal colour mode, there is a D-Log M colour mode, which is a flat colour profile, so it gives you a bit more scope for when doing your colour grading in post. So if you are a photographer or maybe you're a real estate agent that knows a bit more about editing, then it's a great way to get a bit more dynamic range out of your shooting. But as I say, the normal colour mode does a great job if you don't know much about this. If you are an estate agent and you do decide to get one of these little cameras, then it has brilliant features like active track function. That means if you click on your face, it will follow you around wherever you go. That means if you want to do a property tour and you're on your own, you can walk around the property and get some great footage. It also comes with a brilliant mic if you get the combo pack. That means you can pick up some great audio too. Image quality is obviously paramount when shooting anything for your clients, but I'm always on the lookout for anything that can help with my workflow, as long as it doesn't compromise on that image quality. And the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 absolutely has a great balance of the two. The image quality is brilliant, and you couldn't get anything more convenient than this. You can literally whip it out your pocket and away you go. There's no balance in a gimbal, and you can get some great results just off the auto settings. If you stick around to the end of the video, I'll show you some examples of places I've shot just using the auto settings. As well as being a camera, it also obviously comes with its own gimbal. What more could you want? Because if you're anything like me, I absolutely hate balancing gimbals, so this is so convenient. One of the reasons that the Osmo Pocket 3 being so convenient is great for me is that I'm often having to shoot photos and video on the same shoot. And so to carry a heavy camera, tripod, and then a big camera and a gimbal around can get pretty awkward. So to have something like the Osmo Pocket 3 that I can literally walk around in my pocket is absolutely amazing. So why do I say nearly? Well, that's because it comes fitted with a 20mm lens, which if you shot real estate before, you know you need a wide field of view to get as much in as possible. So a 14mm, 16mm lens is great. It does come with a detachable 15mm lens, but that does distort a bit. You can fix that in post though. So saying all that, I would absolutely be using this because it's got great image quality, great low light performance, and the convenience of it is amazing. So you're going to be seeing a lot more shots from this little thing coming from me soon. Thanks for getting this far, guys, and watching my first YouTube video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll get some time to make some more content on here soon. In the meantime, if you could hit the subscribe, like button, and now I'll leave you with some footage of what this great little camera can do.